Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Onward VR Master League. My name is NightFiree with 2 E's. I'm here with my co-caster, Sleepy with 2 3's. How are you today, sir?
You today?
I am excellent, man. Thank you so much for joining me on this cast. It does look like interesting. OBS had some connections.
Ruh-roh. Let's hope that sorts itself out, though. I once thought that my cast went down.
Popped right back up.
Yeah, and OBS managed to save it.
Oh yeah, very possible. Very possible. Technology is there. We have it in the palm of our hands. And today we are getting into something a little bit different than your standard run-of-the-mill VR Master League matchup. We have the All-Star semi-final matchup versus Blazin, SMC, Killin, Danglochem versus Harry Houdini's.
Yes, that's a mouthful, and yeah, that's about all I can say about it. That is a mouthful. But yeah, it should be a pretty interesting match. These two teams having won their kind of qualifier or entry round yesterday. A lot of the games going on, actually, in fact. And then now we are just down to the last four, the final four. We have the first matchup here today on Onward Master League 1, and then I believe today at around, I think they said 5-ish PST, or was that maybe it might have been 7 p.m. PST, or EST, sorry. You'll see the second round of the day, which is, I believe, between the Repeats and Band of Bruvs.
Nope. Nope. That last time. 8-minute round tactical.
There we go. I'm getting the two Woods Teams brothers names confused, and NightFiree does look like we will have a lobby up.
Great. Know how to get into that said lobby. And we will be hopping into our first map on Bazaar. These two teams, looking at the rosters, a Dead Blazin, SMC, Danglochem has Riboman, Caltrop, Naukaman, Squigukin, EFH, Riot Zero, and G4T4C4. And over on Harry Houdini's, we have Steven 12, Homecake, Jet Black, Bird's Eye View, Noman, Arsemper, and Lone Miyagi.
That is correct, sir. And either way, a great matchup it'll be today. Looks like the teams are piling into the lobbies now. Were you able to get yourself in, sir?
Yes, I am. I've finally popped into the lobby, and we're going to be getting into this Bazaar round shortly. Those squads. You have to do better with that. Ribo would not accept that as the team name. I think you should put DBZKD. Or DBSKD. Danglochem, I guess, is just going to be a D.
I could get... Can we do that instead?
No.
Teamname.exe is broken.
Yeah, right. They've picked two. Yeah, we have to put a character limit on team names in the future, apparently, as we've pushed it to the limit with this one. But it is going to be Harry Houdini's on Vulcan. Gosh, how are we going to... Dead Blazin, SMC, Killin, Danglochem. We're going to say that every time.
No, I'm not saying any of that. I'm saying teamname.exe is now doing this and that because I told Ribo from the get I'm not putting that name on my spreadsheet, and then I did. And then I made their team name called Good Luck With That on Discord, and then Dokken, I guess, gave in to them and let it be the full name, and I'm not having it. I'm not saying that mouthful on this cast, I'll tell you that right now.
All right, let's go with the abbreviation then. DBS KD. At least we can say that. We can say DBS quickly. We could just call him Danglochem. kind of funny too. But either way, this is kind of a fun.
Call them the Misfits.
Yeah, oh, there you go.
Okay,
The Misfits.
I'll give them that.
The Misfits versus Harry Houdinis. Yeah, what we got here is the All-Star event. If you don't know, is a community-run event. A couple of captains picked from each team, and they can only pick 2 of their own team members onto their team, and they are forced to pick from a pool of players that have signed up for the All-Star tournament. Right now we have the semifinals, so these teams already, like Sleepy had mentioned earlier, already won their round 1 match, and once they win this, they'll be going on to the finals, where the winner of that will be taking home, I think each player takes home $15 Steam gift card, something like that. So a little prize money on the line there for each player.
Yeah.
There's definitely, you can definitely like tell that the top tier players are playing hard, and you can kind of see the bits and pieces of where teams fall apart when you don't have teamwork. It's kind of fun to watch. I want to see how these high level teams.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to.
How
like,
they?
cut you.
No, I just don't know how they're. I totally lost my train of thought.
It's all right. I'm distracted by the names of the DBSKD teamname.exe team
I
here.
know, I see
We've
that
got
too.
Ribo Nizzle for Shizzle. We got Crippling Depression, Nalco, HIV. I mean, these kill feeds are just going to be hilarious. We're going to have our Semper getting killed by HIV, Pwnk going to be killed by Crippling Depression, Verds. I mean, this is just.
You know what though? It's also going to be quite a heroing matchup, because Pwnk will be killing HIV, and he'll be killing Crippling Depression. They'll be getting rid of these terrible things in our world. It'll be great. It'll really be a hero. It'll be a hero story in the making here. I'm already rooting for Harry Houdini.
Well, I mean, we do have a friend and fellow caster on the Harry Houdini's squad, and my team got knocked out yesterday, unfortunately. So, you know, I would vote for Ribo, but I'm still holding a grudge against that team name. So, go Harry Houdini's, yeah. Woo.
Caster bias in full swing today. We don't care.
This is unofficial matchups NightFiree. This is basically the VRML after hours, even though it's just afternoon for us here on the West Coast.
Oh man, I'm sure. Well, you know what? We're rooting for Harry Houdini's. They brought this upon themselves with their names on all accounts. You know, I don't care. I don't care if they don't enjoy the cast today. It's not for them. It's for Harry Houdini's. And by golly, I hope they can take it with this first defensive round.
That's right, and it's also not for them. It's for the folks at home.
There you go.
So screw what they need. We want what we want, and that's what the people want, and that is for Harry Houdini's to take the win.
I think it's pretty unanimous, really. I mean, how could you root for Crippling Depression? That's what I say to you.
How can you root for HIV? That's killed so many people.
You're a monster, really. Ribo for Nizzle, Shizzle, my Nizzle has killed Pwnk. Or no, who did he kill?
He killed Verds.
Got caught up in the name there.
It's all right, NightFiree. I understand.
Our Semper has killed HIV, downed and out.
It's a miracle. The world is safe. Our Semper has indeed defeated HIV.
He's found the cure.
He has. He is the cure.
Our Semper is the cure to HIV in round 1 today.
This game is gonna get interesting.
Boy, I like an Alco. Wow. What an animal. Why would you kill the savior?
On our west side.
Oh, there's no more cure to HIV, and Alco has killed it.
He is the antibody.
Let's put out some smokes. Pwnk downs Ribo, Nizzle for Shizzle Man 007.
But his grenade actually picks up Pwnk there on the trade.
Nice little res from 2 old. Pwnk rotating around, trying to take out Crippling Depression here. Does have a shield.
Yeah, crippling depression is something that can really sneak up on you. You might not even see the signs that it's there.
Wow,
Unless you hear a shield clanging around outside, in which case you might have a chance to see and sneak up on crippling depression.
Punkkick even tried to get out there and get rid of crippling depression, but it blocked him.
Yeah, he was being super proactive about his crippling depression, but it's just his methods of treatment were ineffective, and we'll see here if he can manage to change things up. He's going to try different formulas. Doctors prescribe something new. But crippling depression is not going anywhere. He's sticking around for the long haul.
How real? I don't know. How reload RPG? There, that's it. Down Steven. Steven pops up, takes down. How reload now go. Yeah, now we're into a 2v1.
Steven giving call-outs to his remaining teammate, Too Old to Game.
Can you get this res? I think he is.
He is. It's a risky one, but he is going to get it. Luckily, no one really with the side angles to be able to see it. Now Steven going to be able to provide some support. But Nalco finding Too Old to Game in the cross on the main street, and here comes a frag. I believe a flash.
Crippling depression on objective. Crippling depression is capturing the objective. This is the worst case scenario. Thankfully.
But Nalco.
Wow, that would have been the worst. I mean, to have crippling depression capture your objective is probably the worst case scenario. I mean, next to HIV getting there.
Yeah, I mean, it's just bad news all around. We've got crippling depression just overpowering the defense here from the opposite team, the Harry Houdinis. This is not what we want to see. These are very serious conditions, and we might need to bring a doctor in here. Is Dr. Sean available to step in to the casting booth? Maybe he can give us the cure for these deadly conditions that we're seeing plague our lobby at the moment.
It's really not good. We're gonna need to get these. We're gonna need to get some more cures out there. I would love to see crippling depression just shot down early. You know, not even have the chance to get out there and be involved in round number 2 here. That would be great. That'd be the best case scenario.
Yeah. Best case scenario is HIV is stopped dead in his tracks again.
Yeah, right. That was a great start to the round. I loved seeing that.
Yeah, a quick solution from our Semper.
We're out of the way early, and I think that's the best way to deal with it.
Yeah. If you catch the signs early, it's pretty easy to deal with. The crippling depression, though, that's the one that can really up on you.
Even once it's there, it can root itself in with this, and shield block off your attempts. Get rid of it.
Almost established kind of a shield barrier.
That's really
between you and him, So
gotta watch out for that. Gotta be ready for it. Gotta bring your heavy artillery, the frag grenades, flashbangs, blind it so it can't see what it's trying to do, and get rid of that early.
That's right. Blinded by the light.
See how these dangerous ailments affect round number 2. DBS KD on the defensive. Boy, I hope Harry Houdinis can grab their Marsoc round.
Yeah, they're gonna have to do some magic here. I think Dr. Semper, our Semper is missing a D in his name.
It's Dr. Semper.
Exactly, Dr. Semper.
He's out there trying to cure ailments. I think everyone's got their doctorate over here on Harry Houdinis. They magicked it in.
Steven giving the call out to his team, letting his team know that there is one here in the east with them. And he's right, it is Nalco. Nalco trying to be his own type of disease, a plague of his own.
Holding down 2 antibodies, if you will.
A nice blind chuck, but not far enough. HIV is going to find Bonecake, and he will succumb to the dangers that is that terrible, terrible affliction.
Yeah, it's not good. Steven trying to get involved, trying to take it out. Now go there, really holding down 2 Verds and a bit of a trade there. He will be resible, and you know what's great here? Bonecake could be cured.
Oh, he's down but not out.
He just needs some medical treatment. He could be right back into the mix.
Meanwhile, in the west, you've got Too Old to Game. He's coming down. He's already crossed the main street. He's getting in behind. He might be able... This might be Dr. Too Old here. He's going to be coming up on HIV soon enough.
No, he's right behind Crippling Depression. Trades his life for Crippling Depression. A 1v1 there, and How Real takes out Punkcake. We're into a 3v3 just like that.
Okay, so Crippling Depression is Caltrop.
Yep.
As I've overheard HIV call out.
Birds takes out How to Reload RPG.
Ooh, HIV almost gets popped from Dr. Semper.
Still out on the battlefield trying to cure. He lost his teammates to Crippling Depression and HIV. He's out there for vengeance.
I mean, doctors have been hard at work at this problem for years, NightFiree. Dr. Semper, just one in a long line of doctors, finally able to provide us with a cure for such a terrible, terrible disease. I'm gonna get a lot of mileage out of this.
Harry Houdinis really do have to win with these team names, because we can't.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not fun when they get kills, but it's great when they're killed.
That's exactly right. Because I mean, who can possibly root for HIV or Crippling Depression? I mean, it's just not something that you can get behind.
Not at all. I wish Verge would have shot HIV in the back right there. It would have been great. Our Semper catching out Rybo as Rybo gets Verds, and a Semper here is on objective, rotating around the backside. He could cap potentially if he can rotate around to the wall here.
Yeah, he definitely could. He could sneak right by HIV and provide the cure, but here comes HIV fast and hard, and he's going to take down Dr. Semper, but he's going to run right out into the Stevens gunfire. But no, HIV is going to take down almost the entire team, and Harry Houdinis definitely need to find themselves a cure, and fast.
Oh my goodness. We are making jokes here, but it's, yeah, I don't want to be triggering anybody in chat.
Are we triggering people?
I don't know. Gotta be mindful of all people.
We're just using what the players gave us to work with, i.e. team names, so
yeah.
Plus, this is a little off-kilter. This is not a regular season matchup. We're having a little fun as casters, too, okay? We like to unwind a little bit, too, all right?
I agree. I think it's just important to remind people that we are joking.
Disclaimer.
Not really probably something we should be joking about. That's some pretty dark folk in our community.
That is absolutely correct, NightFiree.
So who is it? Caltrow? Who's the other one?
I don't know. Steven trying to rabble-rouse his team here.
Call him Hiv. Hiv and Crip.
Ooh, Rybo for shizzle nizzle, man. Grabs Verds quickly on the east side. Oh, this is total Dangler's work. This is Rybo Man all day written all over it. And so does that bullet, though, from Steven. He finds Rybo Man, and he's gone. Too Old to Game finally kills HIV, and that terroristic disease will never live on this round again. Here we go again. We're seeing Crippling Depression just sneak right up on top of his opponent. Will he be able to latch in and just take hold of the host and turn them into a emotional pit of doom? Ooh.
Yep.
Bull here with the shield. Almost nays himself.
It's the dangers of crippling depression. It can reach out and lash at anyone. And oh, good smoke there from Naoko as crippling depression slides in. He does get winged just a bit. He's gonna get pinched here, though he already is. And here comes crippling depression, and he's gonna go down, but by his own team. How Reload RPG gonna take him down? And the Harry Houdinis just magically take round number 3, and we're into 2v1. Well, we're into it's 2-1.
There you go.
It's not a 2v. You know what I meant.
Solid round for Harry Houdinis. Nice little comeback. Our Semper there with, I think, a pistol kill at the end. Nice way to finish it off. Yeah, and he just managed to catch the feet of Crip as he stood up, trying to come around the corner.
Amazing. Utterly devastated. Buxton soundboard.
Good. We're going places.
And get his voice down so pat that I could cast for him. And so even when he is on leave, as he is lately, we can still have Buxton around. But it'll just be Sleepy in disguise. I'll even wear a white-haired anime costume so that I can complete the look. Ribo Nizzle for Shizzle Man catches Steven out early on the push as we enter into round number 4. Enough of my nonsense. Let's get back into it, and hopefully HIV can be stopped once again. Ooh, nice throw C4, but it doesn't kill Verds. He's going to be ready for it. Naoko going to push. They're going to press him. Crippling depression going to come around the corner. The pinch is ready, but now the defenders have kind of backed off. Naoko asking for him to come out with his hands up. Ooh, Verds finds crippling depression on the rotation. Now he's coming around. He finishes the job. Here comes Naoko. It's a blaze beat. It's a blaze beat down here.
Surrender. No, count up is dead, you bitch. That knife flew 2 hands.
These two morons are having a standoff in the likes of Three Stooges. There's 2 blazers.
Come on, bitch. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch. Yeah.
Hey, you want to call it quits, give each other a hug, and then fight again?
For real?
No, I don't trust you.
Cause I do it.
I would too, but I don't trust you.
I don't trust you.
Semper comes out of nowhere and kills Naoko while he and Verds have a discussion there in the west side of the map.
That's a classic Verds distraction there.
Ooh, how Reload AK, sorry, RPG is going to be taken down by 2 old. We're going to see Harry Houdini's now up on a 4v2 advantage here as they push for the center Kiot objective here on Bazaar.
If we get close, you get a cap. I got you, bro.
All right.
A bunch of random smokes coming out from nowhere to block nothing and everything. Now we see the Harry Houdinis on a magical push on the northern side. They're going to try and come in around from the backside here as Too Old to Game crosses the street with the cover of smoke. He's going to try and stop Rybo Nizzle for Shizzle from seeing him and getting the cap. Hopefully, Harry Houdini's can bring it back here and take the lead with a nice cap on the uplink. Here we go. The push comes out. Rybo Nizzle for Shizzle Man. 007 finds our Semper, and now Too Old to Game is downstairs and underneath, but he's too far away from the objective to get the cap. He pulls his tablet out. He does trade with HIV, but unfortunately, he is not going to live to tell about it. Rybo Nizzle coming in for the confirm. Verds, though, still lying there, able to give out information, but he's not going to be able to provide much as to where Rybo's whereabouts are. Now it's Steven versus Rybo Nizzle for Shizzle in a standoff on the stairs in the Kayot building.
Nice little
that
flank
worked.
there from Rybo on the backside. Dropped off the back end outside the back of objective, and Harry Houdini's do not win. DBSKD takes round number 3. Or sorry, round number 4, and it goes up 3-1. Man, that was a ton of math right there in a quick burst.
Yes. Yes, it was. New objective. Whee! Sorry, maybe I shouldn't narrate my own camera.
People are not experiencing. Very true. I concur, Doctor.
We're all doctors here today in the fight against HIV.
So just popping in, overall scoreline 3-1 in favor of Dead Blazin, SMC, Killin, Danglochem, Beg. They've been doing their best to fluster us, but by golly, not gonna work.
Nope, we're rolling with the punches here and having a great time. Am I getting announcer voice right yet?
Yeah, you're really in there.
Find that sweet spot, that
Oh no.
right in the pocket.
No. Miss Sleepy. I miss my friend.
Got the quick spawn here for the East Market objective as DBSKD, GBF, FQRT go in for the attack here from the fast spawn.
Oh, look at this. Double shields coming in hard and fast.
This is a Dangler Blaze style play all day. All these shields, all this rush, all this violence of action coming in fast. Verds, though, gonna get a nice spot, and he's gonna come around. No, he's gonna find and kill HIV and crippling depression in one fell swoop. Verds is now Dr. Verds, and his mama can now be proud. Mama Verds, your son has been given a doctorate from the School of Hard Knocks, as Naoko finally finds and revokes that degree.
Jeez Louise. Verds said no, 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 and he went up there and denied them entry. Now it's up to Naoko and how to reload RPG in a 2v4. I think they're going to start pushing in on this team here as on the other side. It's Dr. Semper on the back end.
It really does just have a nice ring to it, Dr. Semper.
I think he's going to, if he's not one already, he's going to have to become one.
Yeah, I mean, he's got no choice now. Now, if they were smart, I'd maybe have Hal reload RPG, pick up that other shield, and then, you know, then they still have
a turtling formation effect.
Yeah, turtling, a phalanx, anything like that. As long as they can keep them off their flanks, you know, they can do a pretty good job at covering each other. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Dr. Semper going to take shots at Naoko as he rotates past the door. Hal reload RPG going to take some steps out, and he's wide out in the open, but Ponecake just doesn't see him. He's too busy being Canadian up there on that patio.
Gosh, it is really a lot of effort being Canadian, so I can understand how distracted he is being Canadian up there.
Yeah, just insane. And I mean, French Canadian at that, so it's got even more effort involved.
Wow. He is really a diverse player here as he's holding out being French Canadian, comes around the top, looks for some shots, can't quite land them, understandably, as he now holds objective.
Here comes How Reload RPG. Is he going to see Ponecake? No, Ponecake going to be able to stick him in some maple syrup as Canada wins the fight in that match.
Out go now. Shield here denies Ponecake from harvesting any more trees for their delicious syrup, or however you get it. And Semper picks him off on the backside as Harry Houdinis take the round and put the scoreline to 3-2.
Yeah, 3-2. We've got a match going now, NightFiree.
It's a barn burner.
It is a barn burner. I think the Harry Houdinis might have messed up a little bit on their action because they lit the hay on fire and now the roof is gone. But we don't need no water. Let the mother burn.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Looking at the logo here. Do you have any insight onto Dead Blazin SMC Killin Danglochem Beg's logo? There's a grave of SMC with.
Yeah, I like how they only focused on the SMC being dead part. Like every other team that's mentioned in their team name is nowhere to be seen on their logo.
There's
but
a fire.
Is there?
I mean, in the background. So that's Blazin. Dead, I guess you have the death. Killin, I guess they're killing the dead. I don't know. Is it as a diverse logo as I'm looking into, or is it just is it as undiverse as you are looking into it? That's the question. And by golly, we could probably break down a nice ethics course on it, but we're not going to as we hop into round number 6 of this
Take
matchup.
a breath, NightFiree. It'll be okay. It's a lot of action, though. We see a lot of smokes coming out fast from the Harry Houdinis because that's all magic really is smoke and mirrors. And we're going to see that here today. Verd's going to find one already, and it's a 4v5. Harry Houdini's moving in fast and furious like Vin Diesel in an RX-7.
Does move very fast, very furious. Really right. They managed to push up into this middle courtyard area and swarm EBSKD.
Yeah, the only defender I'm worried about is crippling depression, but now we've got more to worry about as HIV gets taken out. And crippling depression's coming in from underneath. He'll find Ponecake, but Verds will take down crippling depression, and finally 2 very deadly conditions taken down early. And it's all up to Rybo Nizzle for Shizzle, and as I say his name, it's like I've cursed him, and he dies. Now, you know what, NightFiree? You can take this next one.
And now comes down to how to reload an RPG, and I can tell you, all you have to do is, it's simple. So you go out so first, make sure you don't have anybody behind you, because when you shoot the RPG, that's shooting it, and then you're done. So once that's out, then how to reload it, that's a whole nother beast, and you're gonna have to do that. So how is you just get in there. I think Verd's actually punching in the code now. Get back onto how to reload an RPG in a second here, but he's punching it in. Harry Houdini's may magic their way into map number 1 as they take it from DBSKD and go up 4-3.
And dare I say it, abracadabra, Steven's team, Harry Houdinis, have shown why they deserve to be in the All-Star tournament with that amazing cap. And that's map 1 in the books, NightFiree.
I mean, you've really got to keep your eye on those doctor magicians, because not only can they cure your diseases, but they can magic things away. And if you're not paying attention, all of a sudden cancer gone in a heartbeat. And you don't even know how they did it. They pulling the coins out of your ears, showing you a tumor in front of your face, and it's just a magic, really.
You are absolutely right on that. And what an amazing first round. I really was worried for Harry Houdini's there, but they came back strong there at the end and showed us why they know how to do magic. And Ferds just did a little bit of Objectivus Captivus on us, and we saw 2 points go up on the board real fast.
Onward spells are there?
There's a lot. There's going to be Lane 3imus, Suppressimus. coming out in some of these rounds. I have a feeling a nice defensive spell. Maybe a little Viewumus, Smokemus, Obstructimus. That's a nice play for covering crossing, things like that. I'm gonna have you set the team names because you know what's gonna happen if I set them. Let's see. Well, I think up more Onward spell names, by the way. Let's see. You have Hidemus Bushimus, which gives you a cloaking device on the bushes in the North Street. Let's see. Oh, Ninjamus C4imus. That is sneaky C4 placement, basically invisible.
You know, can I point something out? I think you may have titled them around. Did you title it Harry's Houdinis?
I don't know, maybe.
Because it is indeed Harry Houdinis, which makes it even more funny because it's a bunch of Houdinis that are also Harry. And I don't know why that is an addition that they put in there, but it certainly is.
Instead of Harry and the Hendersons, it's Harry and the Houdinis, ladies and gentlemen.
No, they're Houdinis that are hairy. It's not Harry and. It's 5 Houdinis that have lots of hair on their bodies.
Oh boy. Thought the round was starting there.
I did too. I think we got jebaited.
Got juked.
Here
we go.
Yeah. Sure. Ooh, hey. Here we go. Round number 1. Do the sound effect.
Whoosh.
Very
I think that's
nice.
the wrong one.
Oh, that was good. It worked.
It worked.
Yeah, you didn't do the out. You didn't do the at the end, but it was, too late. You're too late now for sure.
Yeah,
it's all right.
I've lost my touch. I've been away too long.
Get you there. I also put out round 1, map 1, which is definitely not what the round is. So we're all. It's it's fine. Harry Houdini's trying to dance and magician their way up into this middle courtyard area. Birds and Crippling Depression may have a bout here in a second.
Yeah, I think Verts definitely saw Crippling Depression there. He would have been blind not to. Because he walked pretty... Yeah, there we go. There's the death.
I mean, Birds is a happy guy. He saw that coming a mile away and, instantly denied.
Didn't see that one coming, though, did he? And here comes the follow-up frag. Nice placement from Naoko.
Temper's going to try a frag of his own. Up and over. Doesn't go quite far enough. Naoko nicely covered behind. Another coming out air bursted. Just a little bit too short. Naoko's avoiding some deadly nades trying to come over to his corner. Steven tries to get the window. A nade almost kills Rybo. Tried to toss it out the window and it bounced down and came back inside.
Ooh, Naoko finds Semper, and Rybo Nizzle for Shizzle finds Pwnecake as he tries to sneak past on lane 1. Steven knows that Rybo's up there now, but he doesn't really have any sort of angle, and I don't see Rybo taking too much of a risk to peek this enough for Steven to get the kill. So DBS KD looking pretty good here on round number 1. Noman's going to find how reload RPG as he stands right out in the middle of the front door. Now he's found Naoko. Noman on a tear right now with that SA-80. Tearing apart.
Our caster boy out there doing some work on the burbs. Hey, that's something we should probably mention. He subbed in, huh? Hey, welcome, Noman. Hey.
Quick, everybody take Noman's place over in the Twitch, in the bit debate that's going on. He's currently in second. Now's your time to bump him out. Noman pulling a tablet out from his backpack without even taking it off his back. Man, the mystery, the enigma.
Steven doing the same. They are really magicians.
They really are. Oh, oh, it's magic, you know. Do-do, do-do-do-do. Can the antibodies that are Dr. Noman and Dr. Steven take down these two menacing defenders on the center house objective? I know they've heard that. Noman pushing in quite quickly there as he turns the corner. HIV is on alert.
Does he Needs the help of Steven to really deny this. Well, if he pushes just forward, the shots come out onto the pad and clip his toes. As Noman goes down, it's all up to Steven, who does get one, and now it's a
nice
1v1.
pick from Steven.
250 left on the clock.
Yeah, plenty of time to work with here, and he's up against HIV, a formidable opponent. The pick onto Rybo was a nice shot, though. That distraction coming in just at the right time. But can he take down HIV? Will HIV get too antsy? Will he show himself? Or will Steven have to make the ultimate push to go get him? HIV getting very risky here. He's standing right up in those windows. If Steven were to just be looking at that moment, he might have found him. Oh, HIV getting real risky, just all up in those windows. I mean, just out in the open.
Easily could be surgically removed here by a doctor who's paying close attention to these windows.
If only we had Dr. Killinger for an airstrike grenade. He could probably throw it right on that porch balcony and right in front of HIV and just take him down. Nice air burst could do that in too. Oh, the shots come out. No hits though. And HIV going to return the volley. No connections. Steven's going to have to be careful with when he moves, because if timed incorrectly with HIV's checks, he could put himself right in the gun sights. And there's the gun sights. Now HIV going to kill Steven. And then take a very aggressive dump on the floor upstairs.
I saw that too. It was a power squat / explosive diarrhea burst as he celebrates a nice win. And DVSKD, I mean, what else do you expect but vulgar, you know, grossness out of a team that we just don't want to have winning here today.
I mean, we've never so blatantly cheered against a team before in Onward Master League history. And, well, Rybo, man, I'm sorry.
Good time.
I love you, but
it's what happens. I have to.
This is what happens.
I prefer my caster, okay? And when you give me a long name that I can't type in, and then you pit us against terrible mortal diseases that we would always root against, I'm gonna put my faith in the magic. I like Harry Potter a lot.
I do too.
You know, I don't like HIV.
No, not at all. It's a terrible thing. We should do Harry Potter land sometime, NightFiree. You should drive on up the old PCH and.
No. You're gonna come up here and we're gonna go to the new Star Wars land, dude.
Well, that's actually kind of in the middle, so we're good. New Star Wars land sounds great, though.
What the fuck are you guys
Steven
doing?
doesn't get the gun.
A fun little acknowledgement there from Noman and the gang.
Yeah, hi stream. Like, damn, how did I know? Ooh, but almost immediately, Pone Cake is the cure to the HIV, and that's a good start for the round.
You just love seeing that. Getting rid of
absolutely.
something like that so early is just the right way to go about doing it.
Is, and I think Verds maybe saw Rybo Nizzle for Shizzle my Nizzle over in the back of the playground, but he doesn't connect. Rybo does, however. Pone Cake and crippling depression. They're going to trade Pone Cake, just the cure for all the deadly diseases today, and Steven will find how reload RPG very quickly on the western side as well. It's
Steven
now a 2v4.
knows how to reload the RPG?
I guess he does, because he has taken him down.
Gets a nice little revive on. I mean, you need Pone Cake up, considering how many dangerous diseases he's taken out today.
Yeah,
you're gonna want his doctorate abilities around.
You definitely will.
I mean, in addition, you can also probably make a great pancake, I would think.
Yeah, or maybe even a crepe. Or crepe. You know, just those delicious little French thin pancakes, as Ricky Bobby would say.
Yeah. I like thin pancake. I'll say it.
I like crepes. It's a pretty great crepe spot in Beverly Hills. It's got some good flavors. Ooh, juicy flavors, but Noman gonna take down his fellow Blaze member, Nauko. with a nice kill from the backyard. He'll tuck himself back in, and it's all up to Rybo Nizzle for Shizzle Man 07 as he gets into a firefight that he is just completely unqualified for. All these doctors on the house of Harry Houdini. I mean,
magic doctors. Remember that, magic doctors here, very hard to deal with.
Yeah,
they have a lot of abilities. We went over some spells earlier today. Steven here using that Bush's camouflage spell you're talking about, and grabs a nice trade and gives Harry Houdini's not BBSKD a round. We tie it up 1-1.
Yeah, we could be seeing Harry Houdini's coming out here and closing the series on this second map. Still all will tell. Time will tell, I should say, as we'll find out here shortly. But yeah, not looking so good for the DBSKD QRT FPVX.
Say that. Say their name 10 times fast.
I don't even want to say it one time slow.
You can only hope that Harry Houdini's can grab this next cap and take a nice 3-1 lead. Certainly the best, route if you're rooting for that team, which we certainly are. Next objective on tank here. Definitely one that they can tap on if they smoke it proper.
That's right, and I know a few of these members of the Harry Houdinis, and I'm pretty sure there's enough smoke around these guys to smoke out this objective.
And we are jumping into round number 3 of map number 2. Great. Just great. Really great stuff.
I love when I nail it, you know?
It just makes me happy. I think you feel it good in your heart. And
yeah.
Everybody on the stream enjoys it. And that's what we're here for.
I mean, when I nail it, like I can feel it. Like the wave of energy like flows through me. And as we said, lane 3-imus Suppressimus has been called in by Harry Houdini's, of course, the magic. And then a nice C4 kill, though, there. Crippling depression onto Verds. Throws it straight out the back door of the main house and does get a kill with it. Here comes a frag that's going to follow up, finish Verds, and take down Ponecake. And here goes. The tiny little thin pancakes have been taken down. The crepes are, and now Harry Houdini's are on the back foot.
Not anymore. A couple of kills evening up the odds into a 3v3. They've magicked their way into a nice tie ball game. Scratch that into an advantageous situation, 3v2. You gotta pay attention, man. It's a lot of sleight of hand over here, and if you're not watching, all of a sudden people are gone.
I got a quarter coming out from behind my microphone, and it's crazy.
A lot of magic getting thrown around here, and that doesn't surprise me. Noman peeking the corner aggressively, looking for a little shot on the rival Nizzle for Shizzle. 007 up top.
He kicks it and goes, ow!
Really simulating that aggressive Marsoc oof.
Oh, some good smoke placement from Semper, but he's not going to get to use them because the Rival Man's going to take him down. Noman should use them, though, however, because he's got a great line of sight blockage from those smokes he could push up. Oh, Steven.
Yeah, he's still in that 2-story, so it's going to be real hard. I think Rybo needs to go down, and then I just think Noman has to try and go into a 1v1 battle, but it's going to be tough if he tries to go for objective in this sandwich here.
Yeah, Rival Man. He's got to pick one of them. Oh, but he might catch HIV slipping. He's got Tablet out. He's on the objective, and HIV has no idea.
The magic. He's casting magic, and he casts it in time.
Oh my God!
He cast his spell, and Harry Houdini's go up 3-1. You didn't even see it. I told you, sleight of hand. You gotta pay attention, Sleepy, or you miss it.
I saw it. I just didn't think he got the cap in time.
Well, that's
I thought
that's
magic,
oh
dude. My
that's what
God!
That's what magic. Even though you think you saw it, it's still, you know.
Capimus Fastimus Noman pulling out the magical deck there. He's an advanced student. I think he's a Gryffindor like year 3. He's pulling out some advanced stuff there because that was a blazing fast cap there on the objective and right in front of a defender. I mean, just amazing. The magic coming out here from Harry Houdini's, and they've already got map 2 sewn up nice and tight. All they've got to do is take this next defensive round, and they've got to defend the tank, which can be pretty easy depending on where you put your men and women in certain cases. Wink, wink.
Squink, squink. Got a surge of women players in the league, man. It's fantastic.
I love seeing it. I love every bit of it. We love everyone. We don't care what you identify as long as it's deadly with a weapon in its hand.
I mean, you also have to like Onward.
Relatable fighting view.
I'm not gonna like you if you don't like Onward. That's how it works.
Pretty much. I mean, that's like my gauge test of when I meet a new person in VR. Like, what's your opinion on Onward? Oh, you don't like it? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Friendship
we can't be friends.
over.
We can't be friends. Yeah. Oh, you said you like Pavlov better. Yeah. Let's don't call me. I'll call you.
The riled, rambunctious Steven here doing the Macarena and celebration. Casting magical spells early, defensive magical spells, it looks like. The Macarena, famous.
Yeah, and another lane 3-imus Suppressimus from Noman here. Smokes are coming out quickly from the DBSKD. I think they might be going for a Dangler's Blaze style push, a very quick, passionate push.
Passionate, huh?
Yeah, I don't know.
There's passion in this push, you can feel it.
You can you feel it coming in suburbia?
Are they gonna let this happen? Nalco's on the backside. Noman drops a nade at the feet of Nalco. Nalco's on objective. He's punching in the code on the corner. The nade he threw. Oh my god.
And Harry Houdini's won by a miracle. That team kill frag giving them the win. Oh my god. And DBSKD have lost the series. Harry Houdini's magically moved their way into the
crowd's
top.
going wild over here. I don't know if you hear it. They're going crazy.
I can hear it. Yeah, it's almost like the Super Bowl is applauding at the moment. I mean,
wow, that is crazy. Yeah, Harry Houdini's, we loved it. Wow, it's crazy. I only have like 30, 40 people watching here, but it's great. Very happy for them taking that win. We are not going to play the third map. No need, because it is a one and done. They have taken the series. They'll be moving on to the finals, and we'll see if they can magic their way into a victory and take away some nice Steam gift cards.
Yeah, that is fantastic. They'll be moving on to our finals round tomorrow. We don't have an exact time on that, I think, but we will just follow. Make sure you're following all of our social media channels, the Twitter, the Facebook. Of course, you can check in on the Discord as well for those time announcements. We will be bringing a cast of that, of course, because why bring you all this great action if we're just going to drop it at the end and not let you find out who won? So be sure and stay tuned in, follow those channels, subscribe to them, like them, hit their notification functions, find out everything that's going on in the Onward VR ML, clip those favorite plays, send them to me, send them to NightFiree, Noman, Buxton, Poonanners, so we can put them in the VR Respawn show next week. But yeah, I mean, great game. Team we won, and the team with the impossibly long name that nobody should have ever allowed to happen lost.
I think that's going to be it from us this afternoon. There's plenty more Onward action today, so make sure you follow the channel if you're not already. Toss that Twitch Prime sub our way if you haven't already as well. We got great emotes out there for you to get invested in. Also, head on over to vrmasterleague.com/honor where you can sign up on the Discord, join all the Twitters. I recommend getting involved in our giveaway that we're doing for the community. If you sign up through Twitter and stuff through the giveaway, you will get entries into a raffle for a chance at some nice prizes. So we recommend taking a look at that. Links will be in chat here in a second. I'm sure we'll be dropping them accordingly. And I think that's it from us tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is NightFiree with 2 E's, my co-caster Sleepy with 2 3's. We'll see you later.
Good afternoon, everybody. See ya.